Welcome back, guys. Let's have another episode and another session of working on the autumn landscape, the fall landscape in progress. Yay, exciting. I'm excited. It is really moving forward. I'm liking what's happening with the picture. Here I am coming in with some palette knife action. I am showing and placing lighter colors. It is some of the mixtures of yellow, like a brown yellow, a yellow ochre, an orange yellow. It is not yet a full strength, just bright yellow highlight. This is, it is already a kind of a mass of light that I am putting energy into, but it will get a little lighter yet. Let's keep in mind that the video is a little bit more contrasty, with a bit more contrast. It's a little bit lighter. The lights are appearing a little lighter on the video, and also the paint itself appears a little lighter. Acrylic paint has a tendency to dry just a couple of little tones darker. So, I'm still not at the level where really bright highlights are placed. That's gonna happen soon, but closer to the end, fairly soon, within the next couple of days probably. And let's take a look at how I am using the palette knife. It is obvious that the lighter marks, lighter attempts, lighter layer is going over the previous darker layers that were built from fairly dark information, and then it progressively gotten lighter and lighter, and now even the mass of light is making its way into the canvas. Then an important part of creating these palette knife strokes is finding a diverse variety of strokes, marks, shapes. How does that come about? So I deliberately find, by looking at the reference in the picture, where a bigger cloud or shape or cluster of lighter information lives. And then I try to kind of make it out of paint by buttering the paint on with that tool, with the palette knife, kind of designing a shape that is on a different angle, that has diverse dynamic edges. The size of these marks, I am looking for a variety of sizes so that there is dynamic rhythm and complexity. So larger clusters are accompanied by smaller mid-size clusters at different angles. And then even finer, even smaller palette knife marks are appearing to accompany all of that constellation of marks of paint. So I am really treating this as a kind of an abstract mindset. So these are not really leaves, these are not really anything at all other than diverse, dynamic, abstract, inventive shapes of diverse angles, sizes. So I'm taking that throughout the painting so that there is an overall balance on the canvas for, so that the similar type of energy, similar style moves across the picture, and little by little it all connects and has consistent treatment, and it appears of similar character, like a type of balance and together kind of quality forms there. Let's examine some details and what's happening here. So now that a lot more complexity and more information is coming into all of the parts of the canvas, so will get the trees the necessary amount of attention. So I really want to kind of dig in and craft these objects. They are no longer just simple verticals. They have a complexity. They need the complexity of the outside, the contour complexity. I am like making the appearance of the tree trunk a little stylized, a little rougher. And we are now seeing that there's elements in the far back, they gotten their lighter and darker and more complex treatment. And let's look at the just another area to attend to. This patch of clusters of leaves in the front, in the foreground, they've been marked, but now I am placing palette knife, thick, meaty, more saturated color information, and I'm really shaping, I'm investing energy into shaping these clusters into this really inspiring and diverse area of these palette knife strokes. And they're also gaining mid-tone information. So there's at least like a handful or more than 5 variations of darker reds, darker orange reds. Some later the green will probably come in, and I'm also showing you a bit of a highlights that are coming in. And so this is also like there is really the limit there is limitless. It's good to invest energy. It's good to sit there and craft with the intention to, like, almost I'm trying to see how else can I create this area, and I'm gathering information from the reference picture. I am gathering information from my sense of taste. Like I am adjusting these shapes to my sense of satisfaction and taste. Oh, I want this to be super flowing and dynamic. And I will spend time mixing and shaping diverse angles and sizes, and we will be able to look at the overall result. So this is a session. So now every bit of this painting is gaining another level of attention, another level of tuning up. We are building more complex form to the previously simple forms, and giving them a diverse and rich color information. Yes, and there's the overall progress. I am pretty excited here, and let's see what comes next. And I'm wishing you guys lots of inspiration. Enjoy this peaceful, amazing time with the self and with the act of creating and the act of painting. Thanks for joining me to find the clues and to get inspired. Thanks for your feedback.